Hey, it's Eric. I'm at the Ulrich residence to give him an estimate on a new air conditioner and air handler. See, there's my drawing right there. I couldn't really get to this side over here to get the best measurements, but I measured the return size. You can see the existing refrigerant line 3/8 and 3/4. And I have the 8x20, and they have 8x12, I mean 8x16 return over that way. Two 8x12. Well, I wrote it down. Two 8x12 supplies going right and left right there. You can see there's a hot water coil that's connected to. They've got an existing Navien water heater, but the water coil is coming right off of this boiler over here. So we want to hook it back up to the water heater. I mean, the hot water coil. We'll probably have to put a smaller return box in because this air handler is only 35 inches tall. So we'll probably have to drop down to maybe, instead of a 20 inch, go to a 16 inch. And then we'll have to just make a new piece up here just to make it fit up there with the new 42 inch, max air handler in here. He also wants to add a supply, so we can tap off the supply that's right back here, or right back that way to his son's apartment over here. So on this wall, we want to put a new supply because nothing's feeding any air over to this room. So here's a little bit farther back. You can see he has a return right there, but there's no supply. So if possible, I want to get the supply on this side of the wall and not on that side of the wall because I don't want the air to come out and go right to the return. So if possible, put the new supply over here. Existing air handler is also 115 volts, so we need a different wire size. Here's the panel right there. There's like a little gap that you can see that brings the 14 wire over here. So we need a 12 wire with a 15 amp breaker, or 20 amp breaker with a 12 wire, but this is the wire. This is the way it came through. So you can see the wire came through that little hole. This is the actual, where's my wire? The wire from my air handler is going right to this junction box. And one of the wires we have is this is a 12 wire right here going to this, going to the light bulb. But this one is, these are all 14 wires going right over here. So yeah, so this 14 wire goes in this junction box and it goes right down there, but it needs to be a 12 wire. So we need to run a new wire. If we have to cut a hole, then we're gonna have to cut a hole right here. But here's the electrical panel. So there's plenty of room to do that. This is our circuit right here for the existing air handler. So we need double pole 15 amp breaker. And the existing panel is a GE panel.